Can I move it?
Going.
Okay, it's fine. So we're make sure it starts recording.
In the lab.
In the lab. Bobby and Jay, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Day one.
Oh man, day one. So obviously I'm Bobby.
I'm Jay.
That's Jay.
Jay Javin.
Bobby Ezra. So we've been in business for a long
Over
time.
a decade.
Yeah, at least over a decade.
Yeah.
Different businesses. We started up a couple, failed at pretty much all of them. All of them. This is the one that we're not going to fail at, which is the purpose of the video actually. So
This is ground floor. Ground floor for
yeah. But the first point of the video, our first video is we want to basically, like live TV, explain how our journey is going to go in business.
Yeah.
So we've been in business together for over 10 years, and we never recorded any of it. And it would have been funny because, after the fact, you're like we could record it because all the stupid crap that we've done, which there'll be plenty of videos that we have pictures of it, of that stuff. But we thought an idea would be, okay, well, why can't we have sort of like a reality show where we're showing our progress in business, our failures, our our ups and downs, our successes. In the end, this is gonna succeed. There's no question. This is gonna succeed because I'm never gonna quit at it anyway. So that's one thing we have down.
The big thing. I think the big thing now is, out of the 10 years or so plus that we've been in business, we learned a lot, and we have more of a clear picture, clear, concise mental picture. And that's the thing that was always lacking in our other ventures. This time around, we have a clear vision of what we want to accomplish. We want to create not just a marketing firm, not just a business, but leverage, which I think is what every entrepreneur wants.
For our own lives, basically.
Yeah.
Which is a big key. Leverage is one of the things. And, well, he's the smart one. So basically what leverage means is that we'll tell you about ourselves, but, we have families. We have kids. One of us is married. So,
running around all over the place.
Yeah. But I thought it was a good idea. Like, we toiled over this for a long time because we're like, we don't want to come off where we're like having a video or multiple videos or even a show or anything that talks about what we've done or how we've made it. Mm-hmm. We're literally, this is the first one we're telling you, we want you to come on this journey. We literally want you to see us screw things up. But we're serious in business. Like, we look like, a bunch of, doofuses or doofi, whatever. But literally, we've been, had success in business, a lot of failure in business, but we have made money in different ventures that we've done. It may not have been a lot, but, if you created something and you made a little bit of money, which means a little profit versus what you put in there, then you've succeeded to a certain point. Mm-hmm. And this is the point where we want to start and have everyone come with us in your own businesses. So whatever you're doing, we just want us to be another way of saying, okay, here, this is what we're doing next week. We're going to be doing this, and we tried this in our business and messed up, or it did great. Because we will be giving you a lot of stuff that we've done correct. A lot of experience. We got a lot of experience of what not to do, which is key. Yeah. We'll be going through what you should be doing because we do have experience in what you should be doing in certain businesses, not all of them, like especially marketing. We're okay in that area. Is what not to do. So here, our first show is basically describe who we are, why we made the marketing company, and why you should watch. And the only reason why you should be watching is so you can see, like for me, I don't know about Jay here, but to explain, like I always wanted to know where they came from. Like, where did they start? Like, how bad was it when they started? Well, guess what? This is how bad it is when you start. I mean,
you start from scratch.
Yeah.
We feel your pain. We know when you get started, there's a lot of things going on in your mind, a lot of doubts sometimes, a lot of fears. And, we wanted to be real about this. One thing that I don't like in the internet is you see a lot of people putting up stuff that they're not really accomplishing, fake it till you make it kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We don't like that kind of deal like that. I feel like that's definitely misleading. And it's painting the wrong picture of what business is. Business is not the easiest thing there is. One of the things I remember from reading the E-Myth and doing a lot of You know,
good book, by the way.
yeah, the email.
Gotta start there.
We'll point you out to that one. But this guy wrote in there that, you know, as an entrepreneur, you're basically becoming an inventor of a business that works. And many people, you know, have this picture of a business, and they think that they're the ones actually doing all the work. And if they're good at doing that particular task, that they could create a business. But there's a lot of moving parts in business, and we've learned that over the last 10 years or so. I mean, you know, how many things do you think that, you know, just to start this venture off, you know, we had to get in place before we can even get to this point, you know?
It's years of work of stuff that we've done, and we're just noticing it now, like, oh, this came into play. Like, you've had, you know, in the music business, you've had an artist before, you know, and it started off well until the artist went crazy and, you know, thought they were the biggest thing and basically destroyed himself. But, you know, you were like the producer, you were doing all this stuff, and you were in the background doing everything.
Right.
So you had experience in that area, and you're seeing what the ups and downs were, and like, wait, I can't do it all.
Right. And that was the biggest lesson I got from that venture, like say, is I didn't have a system put in place to handle all the moving parts, which is always the hardest part. And that's why, like, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort to get something going. You know, at the end of the day, if you have invented a system that works so you don't have to, I mean, obviously you want to put some time into it and manage it, oversee it, but at the end of the day, you want something that can work without you. You know, people are working that system, technology is helping you work that system.
The internet is definitely helping you with that system. You know, different pieces like technology, recordings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's the point. That's not the point of our marketing company. The point of the podcast and in these videos is that we want to show you how to build your own system. Doesn't matter what business it is, because in the end of the day, whatever business you're in or whatever you want to do, you have to put a system in place, which means that you have to put things in there where it'll eventually automatically run when you're not there.
Right.
If you want to be the woman or the man, you know, like, you know, the puppeteer that has the ideas or that can corral the people that you need, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that have better ideas, but you're the one that puts it all together and say, okay, this is good. This is what we're going to do. This is going to be the business. This is how we're going to run it. Because everyone has great ideas. You know, either you don't do it at all because you're scared of business, you're scared of recording yourself, like we are freaked out right now. Whatever, this might be a little more of my coffee than just coffee, just to calm me down.
It's espresso, that's why.
It's espresso, so but that's one of the major things. The one thing that we 100% know for sure from reading hundreds of books, and from experience, this is the first thing, this is why we're recording this, you have to have a system in place. So our video series will be showing you how we're putting more parts of our system together to run the different business ideas that we have, which the marketing company is the head of, because we have like 3 or 4 right now that we're working on and building together. But for you, for your idea, how to start it from ground level, you know, first thing you said, how do I create a business company? Everything from the basic of the basic until you succeed. And obviously, we're not at the succeed to where, like, okay, we'll be starting our stuff saying this is all the stuff that we've done. That's not the point. The point is to watch us do that and watch us grow. And as you grow with us, hey, you let us know. I did this that you said, or I didn't do that, and I don't think you should do that, but I've succeeded. This is where I'm moving next into my business. So it's like a live TV show of us in our business and growing business in the business world, but you and interactive where you're telling us how you're going in yours. And maybe we'll have a show one day when you
learn from us, we learn from you.
Yeah, and learn from you and say, hey, I learned from you guys, but I grew my business to be here. And you know, a lot of podcasts do like interview like very successful people. Yeah, we're looking for the ones that are trying to get it done, at least succeeding in one certain area, and we'll start there.
Yeah.
And like he said, CCMP, clear, concise mental picture. Why are you starting a business?